So just wanted to do a quick perception test. This is where I'm standing looking at this structure. My eyes see it right here. The camera shows it there. So cameras are distorting the size and shape of what we live in. We're not allowed to know. It's theirs. We're kept in a constant state of confusion and distortion. We're easier to harvest that way. And they're using cameras to distort our perception of reality because they know we all use cameras all the time. Most of what we see through this world is through cameras on TV and social media and our phones. They know this about our eyes. They know it works differently than cameras. Yeah, I mean, as I get closer to this thing, it's getting bigger, but not in the camera. Like right now, it looks like this to me in the camera, and I'm still moving towards it. I'm coming up right beside, I am actually beside that thing right now. So it's pushing it so far forward that you even end up at it before the camera gets there. Camera disguise. My disguise. So here's what the camera sees. This panoramic view. Nice energy harvesting station there. Some up with there too. Beautiful sunset. See that billboard? To me, that billboard standing here with my eyeballs looks like that. So when I pan now, the camera has pushed everything away, and even though I'm standing here with my eyeballs, I can see the top of that tower. I have to pan up like this to see it. Yeah. Huge deception. That one's moving, that one's moving, that one isn't. Interesting how free energy works. some things don't hold the charge. Maybe whoever made the manufacturer of this flag don't know the secrets of how to design things, maybe even within the fabrics that hold the charge. Interesting. One of the first original old school Tesla coils. Harvesting free energy right out of the air. They've been doing it forever. They've been showing us they do it. I have trouble understanding why people think they still don't. I'll show you. There's the modern day ones. Powering the city. Birds don't fly tree to tree. They sail, finding the next power station to charge. They're not resting. They're charging, collecting the electrical charge from the trees for flight. Very slow and low. Look, it's right down in here in the city. So slow. just a little distant perception to my eyeballs, my naked eye. That's how far away that factory looks to me. That's the camera, no zoom. That's what it looks like in the camera. To my eyes, it looks like that. It's all about controlling our perception and everything. Our perception of distance, how we perceive history. It's all about how we perceive and controlling what we perceive. Ever wonder why they teach mythology in school? You know, if it's just myths, it's all untrue. Why waste the time teaching that to kids in school? You know, wouldn't it be better to teach kids how to buy a house, buy a car, write checks, balance a checkbook, open a bank account? Stuff you actually really need in life to function. They don't teach that. No, they teach myths to kids. They waste time on that. It's because myths are what our true past and history are. And so they turn it into fantasy in our minds at a very young age. And then it's reinforced in movies, TV shows, media, that all these mythological things are fantasy. But they're not. They were real. They were turned to stone somehow. But this is a fossilized remain of a giant ape. Yeah. No reason to teach myths in school unless it's just to make myths fantasy, because that's our true history. We're trying to hide it. So here we have the moon. And I can zoom up on the moon with this camera. Very close, and this isn't even full zoom. It's about 80% zoom. That puts the moon about 3 miles away from me. Now my eyes see it when I look at it right there. The camera, zoomed all the way back, shows it there. My eyes see it like this. And then I can zoom up on it real close. The moon is close. Earth's reflection, maybe? Yeah, that's what I like to think.
Earth is small. Jet planes fly slow. We're told that they travel 500 miles per hour, when in fact they are going half that speed. This is to hide the size of Earth. If jet planes are only traveling 250 miles per hour, when we're told they're going 500 miles per hour, that cuts the distance traveled in half. Math and observation proves that planes fly half the speed that we're being told. From East Coast to West Coast, it takes 7 hours, going 2,800 miles. Half of 2,800 miles is 1,400 miles. If they're only going 200 miles per hour instead of 500 miles per hour, that still equals 7 hours. They use these jet turbines that resonate free energy. They collect us into cities to control our perception of population. Earth is small. Google Earth is lying to us. A plane flying half the speed cuts the distance traveled in half. Earth is small. Earth we're told that they travel 500 miles per hour, when in fact they are going half that speed. This is to hide the size of Earth. If jet planes are only traveling 250 miles per hour, when we're told they're going 500 miles per hour, that cuts the distance traveled in half. Math and observation proves that planes fly half the speed that we're being told. From East Coast to West Coast, it takes 7 hours. Going 2,800 miles, half of 2,800 miles is 1,400 miles. If they're only going 200 miles per hour instead of 500 miles per hour, that still equals 7 hours. They use these jet turbines that resonate free energy. They collect us into cities to control our perception of population. Earth is small. Google Earth is lying to us. A plane flying half the speed cuts the distance traveled in half. Earth is small.
Very slow. Look how slow it's going. It's going maybe 100 miles per hour max. They fly slow. Much slower than we're told. Hide the size. Plain and simple. Let's see if I can get this other one in here. That's the other thing, is cameras are pushing everything away by default. So that's also another way that they mess with our perception. Here we go. Imagine looking at a highway and watching cars go down a highway from a distance, and you know they're maxing out around 80. We know that because of speed limits, 65 to 80. And you know from a distance that that's the speed they're going, and when we observe these planes traveling in the sky, from a distance, we can observe that they are going about the same speed as cars. Now when they're at maximum cruising altitude, of course they're going a little faster, about 250. But they tell us that they're going 250 when they're landing. More like 80. This guy up here, little free energy product. That's what the exhaust is. It's not poison. They'll have us believe it's poison. It's just exhaust from the turbine, the free energy turbine, the fuelless free energy turbine. They're not flying as high as they tell us. And they're not flying as fast as they tell us. No faster than the cars on the expressway. And we know they're going around, 70, 75, 80. This plane is a little further away than those cars, but yeah, about 100 miles per hour. On this guy again. So off in the distance there, that's about 2 miles from where I'm at. And those cars are way out here. Those guys going, about 65, 70, maybe 75. They're going this speed. Planes are traveling about the same speed, especially coming in for landing and takeoff. Another free energy, fuelless machine. Those rotors are a hoax. They use them for pitch and direction and correction, but not for lift and flight. It's all in the turbine. Let's see. It's going about as fast as the cars. Same speed. Everything moves slow. Sky is flat. It only looks curved because of our eyes. So I'm trying to find a good spot to get some footage of some planes. This is the airport. It's hard to tell on the camera, I guess, but all those hills are built up around it. There's all this coverage. So you really can't see the airport from the road. It's a pretty big hill. Yeah, they keep it pretty well hidden. Can't be seen what's going on. There's no vantage point of the runway from the surrounding area of this airport. It's all built up and then sunken down inside. It's like hilly all around it, so it's kind of sitting down in like a bowl. Can't see it. They do not want us seeing these planes, how slow they are coming in for landing and how slow they are taking off. They tell us, 150, 200 miles per hour at takeoff and landing. They're going more like 85, 90. Because they're lying about distance, perception. They want us thinking we're living on something bigger than we are, so we feel smaller than we are. It's about controlling our ego. And they do it with our perception. The sky is flat. It only looks curved because of our eyes. So it comes out from behind that tree. You can get a pretty good idea of speed. I know that's about 3 miles away from me, maybe 4. Probably going about 150. I mean, it's not going 500-600 miles per hour, because it would not stay in the frame for more than a second. You can go to a race car track. Those cars go 250. You've seen NASCAR. Yeah, see, I can't get them back in there, but there's one more here. They're so hard to find in the camera because the camera pushes everything further away than our eyes can see it. You have to start zooming to see it in the viewer. That's the other hoax, is they're deceiving us with the cameras, so it's like a maze. to overcome the perception hoax. You just have to drop your ego. Realize they're fooling us, just like they did about the shape. They're lying about the size. You can see the swirl in this exhaust from the air going through the turbine. You could see the swirl, how it's using that Fibonacci, almost looks like DNA. It's pretty cool. And that's your exhaust. So there's your residence, you know, like what the turbines are doing to the air, you know, the water and the air, burning it into energy. Right there's your energy. And then there's your chemtrails. There's the exhaust. Right there is a working model of what's going on in the airplanes.